Ruler School is brought to you by Happy Little Hug Factory and these amazing patrons. Extra special thank you to guest lecturer patrons Brody Harris and Lance Albertson. Thank you for your support. Enjoy the video. Hey there everybody, DMO73 here, bringing you the deck profile for the Panda Aggro list from earlier this week. This is my take on it. It's maybe potentially a slightly different than what Paul was running, but it is kind of the starting idea, kind of what this deck might look like, just to kind of give you an idea. So Taegrus Pearl Shrine is obviously our ruler. We use it to start with the gems and to generate gems after gems after gems. You're primarily going to be generating light with this because you want to be able to sneak in the OTK out of nowhere with Taegrus, because on his flip side, he is an 8/8, gets three gems of any attribute. I think it's either 3 or 2. He can banish a light gem to give himself +5/+5 to be a 13/13, banish water to give himself flying, and then he can remove a darkness gem to give something -5/-5, but it also can remove 2 light gems once per turn to then recover himself. So he naturally has a way to kind of swing twice in one turn, and then when you combine that with something like Resuscitating Will and potentially having an Orphic on field, like you can just kill your opponent outright. So that's kind of the backup strat for it. You probably do want to have at least some way to generate 1 water gem just so that you have access to it. And primarily that might even be the one you just pick off the beginning, since you're going to be generating so many light gems so many other ways. Moving into the stone deck, we play 4 ore from the Treasure Mountain, as well as 6 light magic stones. 4 ores helps to generate those light gems, and we are a mono white deck, so then we can just play 4 and 6. Going into the rest of the deck, 4 Gemplate Amethyst, 5-drop 10/10, but for every gem that you banished to play this turn, you can pay less for it, and the reason why we do that is one of our 1-drops is Gem Mallet Panda, so he generates a gem of any attribute when he comes into play. So you can go like turn 1 Gem Mallet Panda, gain a gem from Orphica, or from Taegrus for playing a panda, gain a gem from him for playing a panda, suddenly you're at 2 to 3 light gems, and then the next turn you can banish, if you're at 3 light gems, the next turn you can banish 3 to produce 2 will, and ta-da, you just banished 3 gems, so now you have Gemblade Amethyst. Also can work well if you started with a water gem to hit that ore from Treasure Mountain, then you still get access to those 3, and then you can play Gemblade Amethyst, a 2-drop 10/10, and have this very aggressive start. Then we also play 4 Gem Minister Garnet. This is to help generate gems as well as draw some cards, because the deck doesn't have a ton of draw power. 4 Gem Technique Gem Warrior, because it's a 1-drop panda with barrier, which is nice and can get stronger. And it always will have that plus stat bonus because you're Taegrus, so it counts as a panda, Taegrus counts as a panda. Ta-da, it's always a 4/5. Then Power Gem Warrior has First Strike, which is less relevant, but will always be a 5/4 1-drop, which is really awesome stat line wise. And then we play 4 Arrival of the Hero, because we're usually flipping with a J-Res, and it helps us to clear something out of the way for Taegrus to potentially kill the board, and being able to be free when he flips is very, very solid. It also helps to potentially get, if you're not having the water gem or something like that, then you can help push through Taegrus, or you can help push through with one of the other pandas that you need to kill with. Also makes it so that, because of the awesomeness of Rose Quartz, being able to untap your pandas, you like swing, and then it doesn't quite go through, you untap everything with Rose Quartz, and then you can cast this to make you have a defensive wall, which is really great. 4 Orphica, because when it dies you can discharge a panda, which is awesome. You can flicker something out of the way when you play it, as well as giving all your pandas +2/+2, which includes Taegrus because he is a panda. 4 Resuscitating Will, so that we can recover. This is the main piece of the OTK. You just kind of like recover Taegrus over and over and over again. 4 Zhang Zhang's Bodyguard, because it has another barrier and it helps to generate those gems every single turn. And then lastly, Rose Quartz, because she can potentially cost 0 based on how many pandas you have, makes all of your pandas huge for the turn, and then every single turn you recover all your pandas. So there you guys have it. That is the initial start for the deck, part of a launching point for where the deck might be post-rotation. Definitely take a look at it, and huge thanks to Paul for playing his take on it on Wednesday. Let me know what you guys would do differently in the deck, and be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe and bell so you can be notified as whenever one of our videos goes live. And until next time, this is DMO73 signing off.